Hi there, in this video we're going to find the area of the shaded region. So your objective for today is to find the area of a shaded region. Whenever you're given a composite figure, sometimes you might have like a piece of the figure cut off. And that's what I mean by shaded region. So we're going to find the area today of shapes that have that are within other shapes or shapes that are cut off of other shapes. So your steps. Step 1 is to find the area of the whole figure. Step 2 is to find the area of the non-shaded piece. And then step 3 is to subtract. You would subtract the area of the whole figure minus the area of the non-shaded region. So our first example says a triangle is cut from a rectangle. Find the area of the shaded region. So first, you have to understand this picture. So here's a rectangle, okay, and then here is the cut off triangle. In other words, if you took like a rectangular piece of paper and then you cut off this triangle, now you need to find the area of the paper. So first you would find the area of the whole figure. So the whole figure is a rectangle. So you would do length times width, which is 11 times 6, which will get you 66 square feet. So the entire area of this whole thing, of the whole rectangle, is 66 square feet. And then you will find the area of the non-shaded piece. So the non-shaded piece is this triangle right here. So the base of the triangle is 4 and the height is, well, if this side is 6, then that means that this side is also 6. So you do 1/2 base times height. So 1/2 times 4 times 6. So half of 4 is 2 and 2 times 6 will get you 12. So now that you know that the area of the triangle is 12, the area of this the shaded, or I should say the whole thing, sorry, not just the shaded, the area of the whole thing is 66, right? The area of the triangle is 12. So then you would take the area of the whole thing, which is 66, and you subtract it from 12 to get the leftover of 54 square feet. Right? So in other words, if you took this whole rectangle and then subtracted this triangle's area, you will get the area of the leftover trapezoid. All right, let's look at our next example. It says the blueprint for a hotel swimming area is represented by the figure shown. The shaded area represents the pool. Find the area of the pool. So here is the pool in the blue. So rather than break this blue piece into 3 rectangles, like we learned about composite figures earlier, we could just take the area of the whole rectangle. So you would do length times width, which is 42 times 25, and that'll get you 1050. So the area of this whole rectangle is 1050. And then find the area of the non-shaded piece. So this is the non-shaded piece that's inside. So you would do the same thing, length times width, it's a rectangle. All right, 20 times 22, because 20 and 22 are your sides, and that gets you 440 square meters. Now, once you have the area of the whole shape, you take that and you subtract it from the area of the non-shaded piece. So the area of the whole, sorry about that, the area of the whole minus the area of the shaded. So we have 1050 minus 440, and that'll get us 610. Right, so again, the area of the whole piece was 1050. The area of the non-shaded piece is 440. So if you subtract these two, you end up getting the leftover for the area of the shaded part. All right, and let's look at our third example. Find the area of the shaded region. So this is a little bit trickier. We are given a square and we are given a circle inside the square. All right, so your job is to figure out what the area of these 4 corners are. So we have to first figure out the area of the square. Well, I don't see dimensions on this square, so we still have to work a little bit. We know that the radius of the circle is 12. So the circle is from the center out. If you double the radius, right, that gets you the diameter, which the diameter of this whole circle would be 24. Do you see that? So now if the diameter is 24, that means that the sides of the square are also 24. All right, so before you can get the sides of the square, before you can get the side of the square, you have to figure out what the diameter is. So again, if you're given the radius of 12, right, from the center out, that means that the entire length across, or your diameter, would then be 24 because it's double. All right, so now that you know that, we can find the area of the square. So if this bottom piece is 24, the side piece is also 24. So when we do the length times width, we're going to multiply 24 times 24 to get 576 square units. Then we're going to find the area of the non-shaded piece. So the non-shaded piece, which is a circle, all right, the area for a circle is pi r squared, right? So we would do 3.14 times the radius, which is 12, times the radius, which is 12, or 12 squared. And that ends up getting us to be 452.16 square units. So then you would take the area of the whole figure, which is 576, and you would subtract it from the area of the circle, which is 452. And then you end up getting 123.84 square units. So your concluding thoughts, if you need to find the area of a shaded piece, you just subtract the area of the whole figure minus the area of the non-shaded piece. All right, so that's it. I hope you learned how to find the area of the shaded region. Thank you for watching.